Hi, readers. Today we're going to continue reading about our focus topic, Native Americans. And before we get to work reading our article a day, let's take another look at our focus word, tribe. Now, the word tribe is written in this first sentence here. And if you notice, this word looks a lot like the word tribe. However, there's an S at the end. So the S is showing us that there's more than one. And here, it looks like the word tribe, but there's an AL at the end, and it's pronounced tribal. So here, it's being used as somewhat of an adjective, a describing word to describe what kind of land it is. So let's read each of these examples to help us figure out which of these words would best complete each of these sentences below. Okay, readers, read along with me. The Wampanoag tribe lived on the East Coast. Okay, so they're only just talking about one tribe there. So they only have it in the singular, our focus word, tribe. Native American tribes lived all over the American continent. So in this sentence, they're talking about more than one tribe because it's tribes. So that's the plural form. And here it says that many Native Americans continue to live on their tribal lands. So here they're describing what kind of lands they were living on. They were tribal lands. So I'm going to read each of these sentences and I want you to complete them with the correct form of the word tribe. There are many different in the world. A traditional Wampanoag home is called a Witu. A member of the same speaks the same language. Now let's take a look at where these words belong, readers. So the word that best completed this sentence was the word tribes. Why do we use the word tribes in this sentence? Right. The word here is many. So many is showing us that there's more than one, that it's plural. So we have to use the form of the word tribes with an S at the end to show that there's more than one. Great job. And what about for this sentence? We have tribal, okay? Because it describes the type of Wampanoag home. It's a traditional tribal Wampanoag home. So it's describing the type of home, which was called a Witu. And lastly, we use the word tribe to complete this sentence because they're talking about one tribe, members that are in the same tribe, and they're speaking the same language, which is one language, one tribe. Now, readers, let's take a look at our article a day. And this article a day is titled Native American Homes. So before we begin reading, look at these pictures. What do you predict we'll learn in this article a day? What do you predict the author will tell us about these Native American homes? All right, readers, hold on to those predictions as we read to see if you were right. Long ago, Native American tribes lived in handmade homes. Each type of home was built for the way the tribe lived. Tribe members made teepees by covering wooden poles with animal skins. Teepees were easy to build. Tribes that often moved from place to place used teepees. And here's what a teepee may have looked like from this photograph. What are you noticing as you look at this teepee? Wigwams were covered with bark. Tribe members tied the bark to poles with rope. Wigwams took a full day to build. They were good for tribes that moved every few months. And here we see in the caption, it says a wigwam. So that must be what is in this picture. Longhouses were built with poles and bark too. Longhouses were very large. 60 people could live in one. Longhouses took a lot of work to build. Tribes that lived in one place for long periods of time built longhouses. And here's what a longhouse may have looked like from this picture. And the caption below reads, a longhouse. So readers, let's take out our book of knowledge now. And let's think about what we learned from our article, Native American Homes. Take a minute to write or draw down 2 or 3 things that you learned from this article. You may even want to use this sentence frame. One type of Native American home, it had, So as I was reading and coming in to this Native American Homes article, I never knew about all these different types of Native American homes. So I jotted down that one type of Native American home was a longhouse. It had enough room for 60 people. That's pretty amazing to me. So hopefully you learned something new about Native American homes too. Now, readers, let's take out our meaning mapper. We've begun to connect some words to our focus word, tribe. After reading our Article-A-Day, Native American Homes, can you think of a new word that you can connect to the other words in your meaning mapper? Take a moment to do that now. As we were reading, I thought of a new word to connect to my meaning mapper, and that word is homes, because the homes is where the tribes would live, and that they had to build these homes together. And they built homes either that they would use for a little bit of time, or they built homes that were very large and that many of the people in the tribe would live in. So readers, I hope you enjoyed reading about our focus topic, Native American homes today. And we'll learn more next time about Native American